Welcome to the class to all. See, let us continue to solve some of the problems on determinants. Okay. See, let us consider one example which carries 4 marks. So you have to be careful in doing such problems. Okay. We can apply the properties. Okay. Don't expand the determinant in the beginning only. So we have to try to reduce the elements and make that determinant to have some elements like 0 or 1. Afterwards we can expand it. See what the question says: by using the properties of determinants, prove that this determinant is given. On the right hand side we must get 4a square b square c square. This is a 4 marks question which may be asked in part E. Okay, along with 6 marks question. 6 plus 4 will be total 10 marks, out of which this problem, such type of problems carry 4 marks in part E. Okay, the last part. So what we have to do, we cannot expand here at the beginning only. We have to use some of the properties or as we say elementary operations. So we can operate on any row or column, try to reduce the elements to 1 or 0. Then afterwards we can expand in the later steps. Okay. So let us consider this LHS here. So what is the LHS here? Okay, I will output the solution here. So LHS is, so we'll write the determinant here. See, minus a square, first column is this one, second column is this, then AC, BC minus C. Okay, this is our LHS. We have to get the answer as 4a square, b square, c square. So we begin with LHS. See, first we have to observe the elements here. So see, column wise and row wise we can observe it. See, row wise I will consider row wise here. See, a square is the first element, AB, AC. In the second row I have BA minus b square, BC. Third row CA, CB minus C square. See, what we can do here is, we are observing that in first row, see, A is common. Okay, so that is the first observation. So taking A outside from first row. Okay, so I will take A from first row. Similarly, in the second row, see, second row B is common. So taking B common or outside from second row, I will take another element from second row. Similarly, we can easily say that C is CA, CB minus C square. So that I can take outside from third row. So how many elements I have taken? I have taken A from first row, C A from first row, B from second row, C from third row. So then, I got A common from first row, B from second row, C from third row. So then remaining elements I have to write inside the determinant. See, row means I have to go row wise. Okay, I have taken the common elements from row, not the column. So horizontal, observe horizontal. A square is there, so minus remains as it is. From A square, 1A is outside, so I can get A here. Then AB, so 1A is outside, so I can get B. Then here C remains in the first row. Then in the second row I have taken B outside. So A, then minus B square means only 1B will remain here, minus B, then it will be C. See, from third row you have taken C outside, so then this becomes A, then B minus C. So these are the elements left over in the third row. Okay, so you take the common elements A, B, C from first, second and third row respectively. So we get this. So then you have to continue the steps here. Okay, so okay, I will write there. So ABC is there. See, first then you observe once again. See, once again this ABC is outside here, so I can put the bracket. See here. So once again, if I observe column wise, see here, in the first column I have A common once again. In the second column B is common, and in the third column C is common. Okay. So from first column I can take A outside. From second column I can take B outside. From third column I can take C outside. Once again A, B, C you can take common outside the determinant. Okay. So one ABC is already there. So you can write this. Okay, I will continue here. So that is Once again, see, taking A from C1, B from C2, taking common C from third column. So what I get, see, I write one ABC is already present here. This ABC I write it as it is. See, from first column I have taken A outside. From second column I have taken B outside. From third column I have taken C outside. Then the remaining elements I can write here. See, column wise, okay. I have written row wise in the first step. Then I have to see the column wise here. See, minus. So A is already outside here. So 1 is remaining here. See, A is outside 1. So I can write it 1. So second column similarly 1. So minus B. That means what? Minus 1. Then you can take 1 here. Then C minus C is outside here. 1, 1, C minus 1. Okay. So the elements have been reduced here. So I can continue from here itself. See, I can see here ABC into ABC. I can multiply here A into A, see A square, B into B, B square, C into C, C square. Okay. So ABC into ABC, that will be A square, B square, C square. Then I can expand it here only. Otherwise, I can operate it. Okay, I will write it again. 1 minus 1, 1, 1, 1, C minus 1. Okay, see, I will operate on first row. See, R1 changes to, what I should write here, R1 changes to. So I said try to reduce the elements of the determinant to 0. Then our job will be very easy. So okay, here option is there. Minus 1 plus 1 I will get 0. So R1 changes to R1 plus R2. I can operate it on first row. R1 changes to R1 plus R2, and so I can make two operations at a time. See, R2, I can apply on R2 also. So say R2 changes to, see here minus 1 and plus 1 is there. See, I can add this. R2 changes to R2 plus R3. So I am applying on first row and second row. So what happens in the next step? See, A square, B square, C square as it is. See, here you should be careful here. First row and second row will change. So third row I will write it as it is, 1, 1, minus 1. I am not applied on third row. I am going to change first row and second row. See, first row means R1 plus R2. See, minus 1 plus 1. R1 changes to R1 plus R2. Corresponding elements. Minus 1 plus 1, that will be 0. See, 1 plus of minus 1, that is also 0. Then 1 plus 1, that is 2. Then R2, see here, R2 changes to R2 plus R3. So 1 plus 1, that will be 2. Minus 1 plus 1, that will be 0. 1 plus of minus 1, that is 1 minus 1, that will be 0. Okay, see here, I have almost reduced so many elements to 0. So now, expanding along, so I can write it here, expanding along first row. Okay, expanding along first row. See here, plus, minus, plus. So I will write this A square, B square, C square as it is. I will expand this. See here, 0, 0 are there. So I need not worry about these two elements. I can take only this one. So what is that? 2, say 2 into. So you leave this column and this row. So 2 into 1, that is 2, minus 1 into 0, 0. Okay. See, 2 minus 0 is 2, 2 2s are 4. So overall it becomes 4 A square, B square, C square. So it is our RHS. Okay. See here, I have expanded in this step. See, 2 into 1, 2, 2 minus 0 is 2, 2 2s are 4, so 4 A square, B square, C square. That was our expected RHS. So in this way, we can use the properties of determinants to solve the problems. Okay, so here we have used the properties of determinants and we have not expanded here up to this step. So here, in this step we have expanded here. So 4A square, B square, C square. So what was the question? Question was using the properties of determinants, prove that the determinant is equal to 4A square, B square, C square. So such questions will carry 4 marks. So we shall consider some more problems in the next class. So you try to understand this problem correctly and write down all the steps neatly in your notebook. So continue in the next class. Okay.